everybody, welcome back. As you can see, we are all ready to go with our any percent run of Ghostland Yard. I am here with King J right the hecky now.
Thank you. Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm Kingj0444. This is Ghostland Yard. It's a spooky precision platformer. Kind of like, I like to say it's like Super Meat Boy, but cute. So yeah, it's a really cool game. It's primarily known in the French speedrunning community, but us in the North American community have started taking this game very seriously within the past year or so. So I'm super excited to be here to show us off. I also have two of my friends here commentating with me. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm CMM1215 or Clay. I've never played this game in my life, but I've watched it enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough. My name is Epic Crossover. I have actually played this game before. I have not completed it yet, but I've also watched King J play this many times. But
so we got someone who's never played the game and someone who's never beaten the game. Only the most qualified commentators.
Of course.
I've never beaten this game. No, I'm kidding. This game is really cool. It's gonna come at you really fast. There are 120 levels in this game and 6 boss fights, all in the matter of about 25 minutes. It's gonna be very fast-paced and very quick. Shout out to the devs. We love the devs. There's a speedrun mode. So as you can see here, there's a whole lot of different things you can choose. We're gonna do with the boss fights, the whole game, and afterwards we're also gonna do a showcase of the first apocalypse world, which has already been met. So I'm super excited to show off that, and I'm way worse at that than the any percent run, so that's gonna be funny. So yeah, anyways, I don't know how much I'm actually gonna talk during this because I need to lock in and focus. So these two are going to be yapping probably most of the time, but time is going to start when we actually move on first input. So time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Whoop, ghost in the yard.
Oh my god,
So-
you're the cutest ghost.
Right here, just want to point this out. World record for 1-1. Let's go. Let's go. You hold right. That's it. So yeah, this is a precision platformer. You run and jump. It's very basic, but we're gonna get some cool mechanics in each chapter that are gonna spice things up. The main thing you need to know is that anything pink will kill us, and that's it,
you
basically.
are pink. So
Okay, you can change your color, Clay.
well,
Also,
what I
no
get for
skip
not knowing.
there. So a lot of the skips in this game are very small skips. Like they save like 1 second, but they add up over the course of the run. So you can also do coyote jumping as well, which I messed up here. Nice, there we go. To barely make it over there and skip having to go on the bottom.
Yeah, so he did a quick reset there, which is he can just presses the button and he can reset that entire stage, and doesn't really lose that much time over like taking a death intentionally, which is not what you'll be seeing throughout.
Yeah, this game is very much made for speedrunning. It's very much a love letter to speedrunning, and we'd love to see it. And this game is also very cycle-based. As you can see with these like shooters here and stuff like that, they're going to be a key enemy throughout the entirety of the run. And because of that, being able to have a quick retry button for each level is very important.
Yeah, so the first world is not too difficult as in terms of like it definitely gets you to like the mechanics and stuff. But, like, you still gotta focus on like trying to make cycles and also trying to keep with the platforming a bit. It's very easy to mess up, but it's also not as difficult as you can see with later levels in the
Later levels are gonna get way more complicated.
yeah, because you introduce more mechanics and also boss fight.
Yeah, so the boss fights are the only RNG in this game, which is kind of funny. Right here, these levers. You want to quickly explain those, Epic?
Yes. So in roughly around like specific intervals, there will be a green lever that shows up. See in the right corner there. So that is completely RNG, but basically, Joey's gonna have to just hope for the best spot here. I'm hoping for a right spot
Yeah,
here.
one of the yellow ones will turn green. And I got the bad RNG, but that's okay. We'll just play it safe. And that's world one done. There we go.
Point.
So each world has 20 levels and 1 boss fight. So like we said, 120 levels and 6 boss fights. Do the math. How many worlds do we have? Someone was supposed to answer.
I thought it would be better just to
Listen,
leave you
we're
hanging.
speedrunners. Math is not our strong suit, okay?
I'm the only one with a valid excuse. I don't know about the rest of you. I've never seen this game.
Bagpipes is my strong suit.
We'll actually pass it off to Sporadic really quick here, but before I do, I want to quickly mention this is World 2. You got saw blades, but the other thing that this introduces is the wonderful world of bagpipes and the music. So pay attention to that and also listen to the wonderful things our host will say.
Yes.
I have so many fantastic donations here. I have a donation for $6.30 from the Terror Stark, who says, if I had a nickel for every level Joey's going to demolish in this run, I'd have 126 nickels, which is actually a lot. Good luck tonight and on the grind moving forward.
That's a great donation. Thank you, Tara.
Do we have time for more?
Yeah, one more, yeah.
All right. Wolfmaster R sent in $5 and says, so happy to have shared no dupes with y'all and even happier to reach the bonus run. Good luck to Just Straight TV and all the others, and may we keep raising money for all the dogs of Go Rescue. Put this money towards Kill Mike Dyson. No clue who he is, but he sounds like he deserves it. That is, of course, our bid war that we have open for Terminator 2D No Fate to Save versus Kill Miles Dyson. So do remember when you're getting your donations in for our milestone that we're looking to hit. We're looking to get to $800 to unlock the prologue DLC run for Neva. You can also put that towards that bid war.
So we were.
Yeah, sorry, I mentioned it real quickly.
Yeah, you
there was
popped
one
off for it. That was a really tough skip that I did there on level 14, where if you do a wall jump, you get a little bit more height than getting a regular jump. So what I did there was jump off the very corner of a platform. It's very precise to get enough height, and we skipped basically half of that level. So this is a very good World 2 so far. Very happy with it.
Yeah, that was that skip is known
Epic,
as
do I go for the risky thing? What do you think?
I think you should go for it.
I'll go for it once. I went for this impact seats. I gotta go for it once for the fans, okay? This is
It is
such
a
a tight
very
jump.
difficult one. You'll see it in just a second.
Oh my
Yes!
god!
Let's go.
I
Let's
never
go.
hit that. I never hit
I will always say go for it, and then when you fail it, it's not my fault, but when you get it, it's
I
think
have
it's
a
good.
100% success rate of doing that on marathons, but I never go for that. That is such a tight thing to jump underneath of that spitter enemy.
You don't
and
understand
still
how
be able to
tight
make it.
that jump is. It is way harder than it looks.
That
also,
pop off was justified.
Boss Rush
Also,
is
yeah,
done
the boss
already.
is
You
done.
can go too.
Oh, just kidding. So yeah, Tower of Terror right there.
There's a jump scare.
Also, this you may be wondering, like, how do you know where these saw blades are going to be? This level or this boss fight here, it's just a chase scene, but everything matters of how I move in this boss because it is a global cycle. So as soon as I enter that level, no matter there's gonna be a timer basically going, and that's will determine where the saw blades are at.
Yes. Now we're into World 3. We're getting introduced to these moving platforms. Also, you see those little light blue flames? There are souls. We don't really go for them too much. They're in not really some convenient places, but we do get them in a few levels, just because it is the faster and intended way of completing the level.
Yeah. So this level, this world introduces these like moving platforms, and as you can see, we don't really use them.
Yeah, we mostly skip them in this one. Also, there's also wind, which is this little yellow, just you fly up.
I also really like the wind because it leads to stuff like this where you can like run on the ceiling. It's really cool.
Yeah, the ceiling running is really cool.
Something else that we do in this game is if you jump while you're touching the ceiling, you'll get a little bit of you'll shoot downwards. So that's also something very important to like the IL scene. If you're focused on that, that's how you can save a fraction of time every so often.
Yes.
And it's also used for some skips too.
I'm always very distracted how at the end of the room, like the door opens and then like you hit the door before it's fully open.
Oh, you know
Like
what?
that.
You know what's weird for me is that when the door opens, my controller rumbles. That's the weird part. So-
Oh,
That's interesting.
I
Yeah.
never knew about that before.
So right here, we're gonna use that ceiling jump here to go down as fast as possible. So as you can see there, it just saves that's something that you may not notice if you're just watching casually, but stuff like that, it adds up over the course of the run. This is a very optimized game, especially at the level that I'm currently at. I am currently the 3rd place runner, and also the fastest North American at this game, which may not sound like a lot. Trust me, there's a decent amount of us now. Shout out to Tara, who was the first of our kind. The rest is this game is very much French dominant with French runners.
Shoutouts to Matthias, who's the current record holder, who's like almost a minute ahead of everybody else now.
But, so I have a 21:55. That's a very, very good time. Then Althar, who's 2nd place, has a 21:47, I think. And then Mathrice has like a 20:52. So
Yeah.
or 20:54. So like, yeah, he's just kind of, he really just pushed this game to places we didn't think were possible. Nice little skip there to skip going on the elevator. Again, this game's just super flashy, super fast paced. I love it. Now, would you like to talk about the worst part of this game, which is the boss fight coming up here?
Oh, yes. So this boss fight is one of the most RNG dependent things I've seen in speedrunning in general. Because you can lose a lot of time just by these little small circles. The first phase is not too bad, but these next 2 phases are what really can trip you up, especially with these moving platforms, and also you'll see with the later winds.
Yeah, the
Here's
last
the big one.
phase here is, this is the, if you die here, it loses like a minute, and I'm known for dying here in marathon runs.
Yes.
So I'm gonna walk in here. And I
Things
think,
no one-
I don't want to jinx it.
Wait.
Okay. That was
I just had to
close.
hold my breath for
I
that.
have never
Oh
been
my.
happier to not die in that boss fight. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, because if he dies there, he has to restart from the very beginning.
Yeah,
So
there is
it
no checkpoints in the boss fight in the boss fights in this game except for the final one.
which is
I
interesting.
love this level gimmick. This is
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite
so-
level gimmick.
Yeah, these are called rebounders, or like rebound orbs. I don't think they actually have like a name, but that's what the community came up with. And yeah, they basically just fling you. It takes a lot of time to get used to it, and we're going to be using it in very specific ways to do a bunch of skips, which is really cool.
You also have a little bit of the grass as well, but it's not too much of a factor.
I
It's just like, hey, you can
believe-
stop you in your.
I believe slingshots is the term that a lot of people end up calling these
Oh,
things.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude,
now that I think
makes
about it
sense
more.
for the blue ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also these green walls, which are like sticky walls. So that's also something you got to watch out for. Also,
Secret path here.
Yeah, secret path there. It's just faster than going the regular way.
This is what it
And
currently
there's-
looks like outside Joey's house right now.
Oh yeah. By the way, hi, I'm Canadian, so this is exactly what it looks like outside. It's definitely not warm at all. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
There is a pretty scary trick coming up in 2 levels from now where I have to use that slingshot to launch myself through a very tight gap. That was close.
Yes.
So
Very close.
I'm gonna lock in for that. It's just a little bit of a timing, but it's also very hard to do on when you're on pace. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
This level's also difficult because we're trying to weave between these spikes.
Yeah. The room for error is progressively decreases the more. Okay, here you go.
Oh, come on. I thought I made it. It's okay.
Go for it again.
There we go. Nice.
We're good. Awesome.
That is a very tight skip right there. You have to have very good timing to do that. Right here, we're gonna try to go on the roof. Nice, got that. Awesome.
Done. Yeah. Just the micro adjustments just to like make sure you stay alive in this game
Yeah, this game's very floaty compared to like Super Meat Boy or Celeste or other precision platformers, but that's what I really like about it. And also this game, if in the top right you can see the in-game time. That's what we track on the leaderboard. And something I will show off in between this level and the next one. Before you start a level, if you don't move, the timer doesn't move. So because of that, it's very beginner friendly, because the hardest part about this game is remembering all 120 levels, but you can take a nice little breather in between levels and be like, okay, what level are we doing? What strat do I need to do? Oh yeah, it's this one. So that's something I always like pointing out. Shouts to the devs again. This game's awesome. Also, this movement is awesome, weaving between these saw blades.
I was gonna quickly mention the level that we just passed. We did a little skip there to like we went under the path. You died once with it, which that's okay. It was a little bit of a quick death, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But that basically saved a little bit of time instead of like going around.
Yeah. Once again, I was using the ceiling jump to do that.
This wind can definitely trip you up a little bit. Like even the slingshot itself can definitely, if you release at the wrong time.
Yeah. But coming up, we have a boss fight, and it is a auto-scroller, because it's kind of random, but like the more you play the game, the more you realize if you stand in the same place each time, the boss will act the exact same. So this is another good time, Sporadic, if you have anything to say.
Oh, I have some lovely, lovely donations here. I have one from JC Strife for $20. No comment, just generosity. For our lovely charity, Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. I also want to remind everybody that we are trying to hit that milestone to unlock our last incentive of this particular day, the incentive for the bonus prologue DLC run for Neva. Now, if it's met, Cutie will show off the recently released prologue DLC for Neva, and 35 whole minutes will be added to the marathon today. Plus, you're gonna get to see the origin story of how Alba and Neva met, but we have to meet that $800 milestone. We are already incredibly close. We are less than $50 away. So please get your donations, and we have a couple of hours. We have until the end of this run and the end of next run, and that is it. And every single donation will go towards it because it's a milestone. So please do donate.
Indeed. Get those donations in as we're going into my favorite world in this game. I love the aesthetic, and I also love the mechanic. Would you like to talk about the multi-jumps? Actually, you know what, Clay, would you like to explain these?
Yeah. You collect those cute little orbs, and then they start spinning around you, and each one is essentially an extra jump. I also like how they're on little like robot hands that like recoil.
Yeah, like mechanical arms. Yeah.
Yeah. And it opens up some very interesting movement, but also some interesting skips in this world.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like the next level coming up here, we're not even going to grab one. Instead, we're going to do a nice little skip here, a nice little weave like that. There we go, nice. Love getting that first try. Awesome.
This is a fun one too.
Okay, and then I messed it up. As I mess it up. You know, it would have been fun if I did it correctly.
This is where the routing in the game definitely takes a turn. Also, there's one level where instead of going right, you go left.
Yeah, it's like one of the only levels where you have to go left at the start, and it always throws everybody off. It is a canon event that you have to mess it up.
I will not say which level that is. You'll see it.
I mean, you can see. When I go left, you'll figure it out.
Yes.
You know,
I want it to be a surprise.
I wanted it to be a shock.
Guy
who doesn't know,
guy who doesn't know what left is.
Guy who only knows one direction. Oh wait, that's a band. My bad.
Yeah.
Very close there.
All right, so this jump right here is a little scary because I'm trying to jump off this little wall. There we go. Nice. And then
Be careful about the rest of this. Yeah, nice. I always just hold my breath because there's some sections in here that can definitely mess you up towards the end. So even if you get like a big skip at the very start, you still have to complete the level. So
yeah,
just gotta worry about that sometimes.
My headphone keeps coming undone. I gotta keep pushing it into my ear. All right.
You put all these robot arms here.
I don't know. Ask Obelisk Studios.
Why are they holding?
Send them an
happy-
email. Maybe make sure to ask in French though. I'm not sure.
That's
Yeah,
fair. I might have to touch
that would
on
maybe make things easier.
Okay, that is. I don't know how I weaved my way around that jump pellet, but I did, and that was impressive. I've never done that before. That's never happened before.
Sometimes.
Check your bingo cards. Never happened before.
Yeah.
He
here
said
we
the
go.
thing.
Here's the left one.
Yeah, this one's really cool because we have to go out of our way to get those jump pellets so we can go over here and make it to the door. Very nice. Look, you don't have to worry about the doors opening this time, Clay. They open so quickly now, okay?
Jump pellets. Is that what we're going with?
That's what they're called. What do you
That
want?
what
I didn't
they're
make the
called?
game.
They're gold coins. I don't know. Okay.
Jump
What do
pellets.
you want me to call them? Jumpy things? Is that better? Like, what do you want?
Sprungy boingies, maybe?
Springy boingies. All right, update the wiki.
That's all right. We're gonna have a wiki editing war on our hands.
That is a great one, actually. I love that. Devs, change your
Stop
description.
adding false information to the wiki. No, their name's
All right.
Swoinky Woinkies.
So this is the boss fight of World 5, which is the most straightforward and fast boss fight because all you have to do is hit all of these green canisters and that's it. So just like that, as soon as we enter this boss fight, we're done. On to the final world, which means 20 more levels and one boss fight left.
Here's the station, World 6. This is by far one of the most technical worlds.
This is where the run, if you're on PB pace, this is where the clinch begins. This world
this is where
scary.
you have to be very serious about this run because it is where everything matters. Like one small thing
Oops.
and you're dead.
So these, the mechanic here that we have is we have these orbs here, these orange and blue orbs that we'll get rid of and spawn back in these platforms. And then later on, we're actually going to not have to grab those orbs at all, and it's going to be changing to the music, so it's really cool.
Yeah,
This game
went
just
from
always
Sprungy-
introduces new things to keep you on your feet.
We went from Sprungy Boingies to Wally Whirlies.
Wally Whirlies.
Holy
All right.
Rollies is
They're
awesome.
whirling the walls.
I really want to see some donations come in with some names for things.
Oh, please do, please do.
You know, if you have a better name than Springy Boingy, I don't know how you could come up with one though.
I don't think we're
It's
topping that.
so incredibly
I don't
peak.
think
You're
we
gonna
can.
have to tell me in a donation if you can do better than Springy Boingy.
I'll raise you one.
Can you do better than Springy Boingy?
Find out.
Find
next
out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I was gonna say that. We're on the same wavelength right now.
Same brain cell. Same brain cell.
Same singular.
Are those
I think you're
pink
talking in
spikes?
this section. This is a very difficult.
Oh
like,
yeah,
the
by the
level
way,
we
I've been
just did
talking
was-
during this whole thing, and these levels are not easy. Okay.
They're
All right, so now
not
we get to what I like to call the beat block section. As you can see, it's changing to the music now. We're gonna go for a really tight cycle here coming up, where I can skip at a cycle here if I do this correctly. So we're gonna do this, and then make it over here. Nice, awesome,
Nicely done.
cool.
Can't tell if
All right.
these like spikes look kind of like flowers or like organs. There's like some in between.
No, I definitely feel like they look like flowers. I agree with that.
It was very floral to me. The organ thing came out of like no, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I just realized you said organs, didn't you?
Yeah,
Also, that
organs.
skip, by the way, that I did, that was really tough.
Sorry, I had to pop off for that skip. That skip is really difficult.
Yeah. We skipped
That's
like
a
half the
double
room
jump.
in the other one.
That's more
level before that.
reasonable than organs, but you know, I'm a horror girly, so I went there.
I mean, this is supposed to be a spooky game.
Yeah,
so
see?
maybe it is.
I like how I'm seriously focused on this, and then I just hear Springy Boingies. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, what's happening now?
and I'm just
Springy,
like, I don't
boingy,
care.
floral organs. You know.
Yes.
All right, so I am gonna probably ask for serious time when we get to the final boss, just because of the fact that the final boss is very difficult.
Yes.
It's a lot of very tight platforming. Actually, the last level before that too is also very tight, with a lot of moving parts to it. So we have 2 more levels here than the final boss. So just a heads up, the time is going to end at the end of the final boss, when we shoot out of the block. So that's
Time
when
for
is coming
a
up.
very quick donation before the final boss.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, Comrade Dog sent in $1 and says, "Arf."
Shouts to Comrade Dog. You can see him in the background of this world. All right, so right here, this is the scary part of this level. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. Nice.
All right, here we go.
All right,
Boss
so this
fight.
is the final boss. Everything that we've learned up until this point, all the platforming, all of the enemy types, all the lasers, all the pink, it's all led up to this.
All the pink.
All the organs.
Okay, no. no, because like, look at this. It's inside of him. No, I can't unsee it now. No. So it all ends with a very, as I like to call it, the claustrophobia part, where you have to go inside of the boss to actually deal the hits. And then, we're gonna open up a new section and then go to there.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this section is that there are checkpoints. So even though we just got the first one done, we still will save our progress. So it just, in case we end up having to go back. Whew, close there.
All right, so this is again, these sections here, very tight precision platforming that you have to do. We haven't even mentioned that you can like hold on to the walls to stay onto them, and you need to do that there in order to not get killed there.
It is not easy. All right, final section.
Right there, I did a quick reset, and the reason why, like a quick level reset, the reason why is because you do get checkpoints in this boss fight, and the reason why I do it there is because of the fact that it makes the RNG for these shooter enemies here more consistent. So there we go, and it's always the way that I like it. All right, so get ready on time in like less than 10 seconds.
Yep.
And time comes up soon, and here it comes.
3, 2, 1.
Time. Wow.
GG's.
Wow.
22. That is, I might have to check that. I believe that is a world record for a marathon run.
That
Go!
is awesome, dude.
Go!
That might even beat the time that Mathrice got at a French speedrunning event. I think so. So as you can see there, that is our time, 22:25. Back like 2 years ago, the world record, or like when I started running this game, the world record was a 22:47. So we've come a long way.
We have definitely come a long way. The advancements this game has had, I mean, we have just gotten absolutely just fantastic run. Like, genuinely, this was...
I'm very happy with that. That is beyond my expectations for
I
this
was
run.
on the edge of my seat the entire time.
We had a lot of deaths in there too. That's 7 deaths for level resets. I didn't mention this, but before this run, I did have a pacer earlier today, so I will still be grinding this game. If you want to check out my channel, it's Kingj0444. Obviously, we still have the incentive to do. We still have.
I was gonna say, don't go anywhere. Don't leave.
Don't worry.
We got that incentive.
I wouldn't forget about it for the world because I did not practice this as
Get
much.
back in there.
All right, so
I'm
actually,
gonna tell everybody all about this incentive before you hop on in.
yeah. So actually, let me show this off. This is actually easier to show off. So these are the different worlds. Keep in mind that I haven't 100% the game. I'm a speedrunner. If we go ahead and press a button, we have Apocalypse. These are basically starting from the difficulty of World 6. And the incentive that you all so generously hit is to show off the first world of these levels. It's basically each world, but the game's mad at you. Like, it's 10 times harder. And it's so hard that I haven't even dared to even attempt World 2 onwards. If you want a free world record, if you want to be the one person to do this, there is a category in this game called All Levels, which requires you to beat what I just did, the any percent run, and you also have to beat all the Apocalypse levels. If you are the mad lad who wants to do that, be my guest, because no one else is gonna do it. So
You want to spend a good solid 200 plus hours, go for it.
This is a good time too to show off that you can just speedrun a specific world if you're interested in doing that. There's in-game leaderboards for each world, for each individual level. We have a bunch of IL grinders, so if you are interested in this game whatsoever, I would highly recommend checking out this game. It constantly goes on sale for like $3, but I'll shut this out again when we finish this. So let's go ahead and do the incentive. Time is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So as you can see, it's red, which means it's scarier.
There's a lot more organs here.
Waiting for an organ comment. Like
I was gonna say I've never seen these levels before, actually.
But as you can see, this one was pretty easy in the any percent run. It's a little harder, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. I could see where things could be a little different. It's like, oh my goodness, oh wow, okay, I did not expect that. Okay.
Also,
so...
if you die in the apocalypse worlds, Poe will scream. Like literally scream.
Oh,
like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
You say that beating these levels really takes guts.
That's true, because there's a lot of them.
Hey, it was bad. It was kind of a reach. It was kind of a reach.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, I'm probably gonna die more in this than I did in the 80% run. Just a heads up. Yeah, these levels are hard.
What are those flowers?
Anybody wants to donate for every death? Donate $1 for every death. Help us get towards that milestone.
Yeah, donate an organ
honestly,
for every
I think
death.
someone should do $100 per death.
I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. Let's help the puppies, but you know, whatever is within
Bill
your
Gates
means.
when you need them, you know, like. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. I messed up there. It's okay. But yeah, this is this world is actually pretty popular to run. The first world of Apocalypse, but after that, most of us haven't dared try. So the only one of us who has tried to run the other Apocalypse world is Mithrice, because of course he did.
I can see why. This seems very, very scary.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen this, have you?
I have not.
I don't think either of you have seen this.
Yeah, this is my taste of it. I wanted to wait till I was like, oh, you're doing Apocalypse. I'll just watch you do it live. For
I'm just gonna do this. That's not the way it normally goes. I had to kind of play that by ear, but it's okay. Nice. All right.
That was really close.
That was, yeah. Once again, by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we continue to play a little bit risky in this game, like we did in the 80% run.
Do ghosts have hair?
You know,
Discuss.
that's Casper has hair, right? Casper the ghost, I think.
He does.
I don't think so.
I disagree. I disagree.
What
I
Casper
disagree.
have you been watching? Canadian Casper?
Okay, to be fair, I haven't
Canadian
watched Casper.
Casper, the friendly furry fan
The
fic.
friendly hairy ghost.
Canadian.
That's it.
Yeah, they changed it in Canada. Yeah. Can I stop dying here, please?
Oh my goodness. I can't anymore.
Everything's hairier in Canada.
Wait, did you just, is that what you said? I didn't hear that.
Just trying to watch the
Everything's- wait,
Apocalypse World. I
wait,
think you're springy boinky, man.
This is the
Boingy,
most.
boingy.
Welcome to CMM on my couch. Anytime I
Yeah.
have him on a run, it's like this.
It's springy boingy.
It's springy boingy. The springies have been boingied.
The Sprongies have been
Whatever that means.
Oh,
All right,
Is there like
very
a specific
nice.
level here that's like very?
This level sucks.
Ooh.
Because this ending here. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh.
And then we're gonna jump over here. We could, you know, worry about these like shooter enemies, or we could just, you know, go underneath them.
See, at least these levels seem like they're managed. Like,
Come on.
They can be beaten. I don't know how you can
Oh
get.
yeah. Keep in
more
mind, these are
difficult
the
than
easy
this.
levels of
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
This just seems difficult itself.
These are the easiest levels of Apocalypse. They only get harder. Again,
It
have
is.
fun with that world record if you want to go for it.
Eventually, my commentary will just devolve into ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ah, shiny, springy,
I mean-
poingy.
Ooh, I'm ghost.
All right, so final level time is going to be when I enter the door here after 17 more deaths.
Hey, that's $17 more for
Let's go.
Rescue Pet Adoption Center.
True.
Every time you die, Canadian Casper loses
come
one hair.
No, not Canadian. Okay, now I got to finish the run. He's bald now.
Oh no. Not Canadian cast.
All right, everybody on time here, and time.
God,
14 deaths. That was, like I said, more deaths than any percent. I called it. There you go.
You got me with Canadian Casper loses a hair, right?
Osborne
Sorry.
is chastising me in DMs right now. He's like, we're killing her.
I feel like that whole world has just turned into an apocalypse.
That's a perfect way to put it. Anyhow, with that being said, please play this game. This game is so much fun. It has so much love poured into it. You can get hundreds of hours of content out of it. I found this game because of my friend Toro Knight, and we've been both working on running this game at the same time, running it at different events. And shouts to Tara, who has been running it even longer than either of us, like both of us combined. I'll also shout out, who else have I not shouted out? Oddkara, mainly Maeve. Just shout outs to the community in general, and shout outs to the devs. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your awesome game that I love showing off. So thanks for having me, and enjoy QD's run of Neva.
Woo! Yay.
Thank you so much, King J, for that amazing run of Ghostland Yard, and also for showing off that wild apocalypse world. Oh my gosh. And for you know what, we're just gonna move forward. So everybody, please stick around. As they said, we have the last run of the day, not of the marathon, but of day one. Cutie's gonna be running Neva any percent adventure mode for you real quick. Please don't go anywhere. Hey there, friends. I hope you have been enjoying No Glitches Allowed 2026 just as much as I have. We are here raising funds for Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. In 2011, a local woman named Georgia Obunause lost her home, and her only focus became how to prevent her family dogs from going back to animal control. Starting out with just an empty shell of a building, Go Rescue soon became not just a place for her current rescues, but a shelter that has grown to rescue over 2,000 dogs to date, with no signs of slowing down. Go Rescue is just such a fantastic cause. So if you feel that you are able to donate, please do get your donations in. Just a reminder that we are still trying to hit that milestone incentive by the end of this next run that we have coming right the hecky up, our Neva any percent adventure mode run. And if we are able to meet that milestone, which is $800, as you can see, we are less than $50 away from it, we will unlock the bonus prologue DLC run. It's going to add 35 minutes to the marathon today, and Cutie will show off the recently released prologue DLC for Neva, where you can find out the origin story of how Alba and Best Dog Neva met. We can see it. That's right. It's a big bonus. We can see it, but only if we meet that milestone. Remember, the way that milestones work is that every donation automatically goes towards it. It's great. You don't have to click on anything. However, if you do want to click on something, we also have a bid war open right now for our Terminator 2D No Fate run that is coming up tomorrow. You can decide the fate of Miles Dyson, the inventor of the microprocessor that doomed humanity to a global extermination event because his invention turned sentient. You get to decide the branching story. Do we be merciful and spare Miles, or is he past redemption? So you can put your donation towards that bid war to save versus kill Miles Dyson, and it will also automatically go towards that milestone. It's a triple threat, right? It's going to go towards three things. It's going to go towards the bid war, the milestone, and to save cute puppies. You just can't go wrong. Type !donate in the chat to get your donations in. All right, I have fantastic news. Our runner is just about ready to go, so stay tuned, and we are going to have Neva any percent adventure mode for you very, very soon.